All right, let's get a live check of Doppler radar. This is what we're tracking out there. Primarily a snow event, Northwest Arkansas, mixed bag of precip in the River Valley, really honing in on these temperatures. Look, here's the thing. Road conditions are pretty bad, Northwest Arkansas. There's no way to put a bow on it. If you don't have to be out and about, you know the drill. You're probably at home and you're enjoying the cozy, warm temperatures inside your home. That's some good news. This is going to continue. We're not done. We're on the early end of this event, looking at some totals right now. As of about 3 minutes ago, around 4 inches, generally speaking, on the ground, especially north of Fayetteville. Totals may vary a little bit the further south you go. A little bit of sleet, a little bit of freezing rain. That's a problem in the River Valley. We really need those temperatures to drop further so we can transition everything over into snow. We can deal with snow. Dealing with freezing rain, that's not exactly the easiest. This is going to be over the next few minutes. We would expect that freezing line to continue pushing off towards the south. Meanwhile, we're adding more and more snow in Northwest Arkansas on top of what's already falling. I'll show you some updated projections here in just a moment. This is 6 o'clock tonight, so looking at an area-wide event at that point. That doesn't mean it's going to be nonstop and steady per se. It could be coming and going, especially the further south you go. We may get a break here and there, a little bit of dry air at times mixing in, but inevitably, as the cool air pushes off towards the south, about 7:30 tonight, it's going to be a little bit heavier at times, especially between Fayetteville and, let's say, Fort Smith. Things are going to start to taper off slowly but surely from the northwest to the southeast. So we'll see that band of heaviest snow slowly pushing off into the River Valley, into the Washitas later this evening. But that's only after it dumps more snow and compounds the problems we're seeing in Northwest Arkansas. Look at the temperatures by 10 o'clock tonight. 9. We're in single digits. Factor in the wind. It's going to get downright chilly out there. Low 20s. So whatever's on the ground now is going to freeze later this evening. So while road conditions are worse to the north, slightly better to the south, but deteriorating slowly but surely. Whatever moisture is out there, it's going to freeze pretty quickly. We're on the brink right now when it comes to temperatures to the south, well below freezing up towards the north. So you add in a few more hours of this, and this is what one of our models suggests we could see between now and, let's say, about 10:30 this evening. This would be on top of what's already fallen. Do I take these numbers as gospel? No, generally not, but I think it shows a pretty good idea, especially when it comes to the footprint of what is left to come. And what I mean by that is we look for these higher totals in Northwest Arkansas, from Huntsville through Fayetteville, Bentonville, Rogers, Prairie Grove, over to Eureka Springs, Green Forest as well. Could we see that 2 inch in the River Valley? I think it's a real possibility. Things are really going to taper off once we get to Poto, Waldron, then parts of the Washitas. There you're looking at a true mixed bag of a little bit of a freezing rain, a little bit of a glaze, a little bit of sleet, maybe a little bit of snow on the end. Here's those winds, and this is what is problematic for a couple of reasons. Number one, roads are just in bad shape overall in Northwest Arkansas. They're going to get worse in the River Valley. Now you factor in the wind blowing that light, dusty snow around, that sleet, and that's going to cause us some issues out there in terms of just visibility alone. So even if you think you got the four-wheel drive, it's going to be tough to see the car ahead of you. We've been looking at a lot of our cameras. I can look at all of them just at a quick glance over there. It's kind of tough to see. Some visibility issues without question. Winds are going to stay breezy, 20 to 30 mile per hour gusts. So that's not sustained. That's the good news. These are those occasional wind gusts that move into the area. The problem with that is not only visibility, you've also got some wind chill values that are just truly going to be dangerous. You don't want to get stuck out there on the roadways with what's coming. Extreme cold warning in effect for all of East Oklahoma, all of Northwest Arkansas, a good chunk of the River Valley. This lighter blue here is going to be our advisory. This is what used to be known as a wind chill advisory. The Weather Service this year, they changed the name of it, not to cause any concern. They just wanted to make it more understandable, more plain language, if you will. So they call it an extreme cold warning, and that's what we're looking at. Here's why. Could feel as low as -10 tomorrow, Northwest Arkansas, single digits, River Valley. Thursday is the coldest day of the week, feeling like we're nearly 20 below in Northwest, as low as -10 in the River Valley. Let's call for a weather impact alert. We'll continue it through Thursday. We'll warm up to about freezing on Friday. Sure, we've got a little bit of sunshine, but that sunshine's not going to be effective when it comes to those temperatures. It's going to be tough to get any melting. I think Friday, maybe in the afternoon a little bit. Expect Saturday to see the best road improvements, and we're stair-stepping our way up into those low 60s by Monday of next week. It's going to feel nice here in a few days. Just got to get through the next several. Weather impact alert in the River Valley Wednesday and Thursday on account of those temperatures. We'll have another check of live radar, traffic conditions, and more as we track this winter storm coming up right after this.